got a new toy. Sorry, I've been sick, so my throat's a little raspy, but I've been going crazy and I needed to get out of the house. I got this guy right after Thanksgiving at Harbor Freight. I used a coupon, found it online, took a screenshot. When I checked out, they scanned it. 99 bucks for this right here. I've needed one. I haven't wanted to buy one because I'm not going to use it that much, but when I do use it, it's going to be good. But I thought 100 bucks, save 30 bucks. It's a pretty good gamble. The only downfall about it is I got to plug it in, so I can only go as far as the extension cord will let me go. But again, that's not a bad thing. It just limits me, but I don't have to stop, go to the gas station, fill up a gas can. But let's see if I can get this going today. Last piece of equipment I got for Christmas, I've been having a little difficulties. It says 1 to 1.5 inch sticks is what it can take, but it looks pretty good. I'm gonna have to figure this shit out, but that right there is where I'm gonna feed it, and it actually looks pretty good. It's bigger, looks better than I thought it would for 100 bucks. That shows up. No, just caught on it. There we go. I didn't even grab any tools, so hopefully I don't need any. Or if I do, a little Allen wrench, hopefully that'll come with it. What do I got in here? The book. Something. I'll find out in the book what this is for. This is my trash bag, sawdust bag. Something to help keep it together. Good, it doesn't look like too many pieces. I'm guessing these are wheels. What this is. Looks ooh, blades. That's why it was wrapped securely. Alright, let me see how I could throw this thing together and see if it's as simple as it looks like it can be. Safety, okay. I don't see screws and washers for the wheels, as they're right here. No washers, just screws. Guess I just gotta screw the hubcaps on. Oh, washer and pin. I don't have those. This is the... I just stick that sucker in. One down. So far it's pretty self-explanatory. Now this is where I don't see the screws to make this go onto this, unless it's this guy right here. And here's the washers. It's kind of sticky, like it's been oiled or something. I don't want that all over me. I was supposed to put a washer in between the hubcap. These pins are not a fan so far. I need pliers. Straighten out the pin. Hang on, I'm going to kick the camera and go get some pliers real quick. I'll be right back. I had to get pliers and I got the wheels on. It was pretty simple once I was able to bend the pin the other way to make it to slide out. And then the two screws that came with it, they're right here just to hold the legs to the shredder. It comes with this. I like. I didn't see it at first, but there's little hooks on both sides to help hold this bag. And it came with extra blades, and I'm hoping I don't have to put those on. I hope they're extra, and I don't have to tear this thing apart today, because then I wouldn't get nothing done. But I tried to peek in there, and it looks like there might be some in there already, but we won't know until we fire it up. Get rid of that box. That's how this works. It just got funky. It's got a round thing around it, so I don't know if all this will fit. That side. Remove to lock. I don't want to lock it, I want to unlock it. We got power. Now let's see if I can just start shoving stuff in here and seeing if I have to hold this while it goes or if I can just keep shoving stuff in. It is a bit loud, but that's expected with something like this. Oh, and that paddle thing. Hold on. This thing right here that I didn't know why or what it's for. It's to help push stuff in if it's stuck so that this will get cut off instead of a finger, which is a great idea. So let's try. I don't know what this is for. Maybe to take this off to change the blades, but today I don't think I need to get to it. I want you guys to see what it's doing. A little bit of shredding. Let's try. Let's see if this guy will fit. And at first it was kind of getting stuck, but after a while it just sucks itself down. So let's watch it again. Tell me I already effed it up. Haha, I saved it. I guess this little guy right here might not be the best for it. After it's been broken in, I'll be shoving all kinds of things in it. But first day, don't want to break it just yet. So far I'm digging it. Again, it was only $100. I kind of want to take this guard off, but again, it's there for a reason, because people will get hurt or something will crawl in there, and I don't want that to happen. I'm going to put this back on and see how easy and how long it takes to get that little pile shredded. But again, so far, $100, I'm liking it. I have the bag there, but I'm not even covering it. GG. Maybe it'd help if I actually put the bag over the shooter. There we go. Let's try this again. There are a couple branches still in here. If I got that thing, I'd probably get them to go through. I'm still just playing it careful. This is the only bad part about the small size, is it's got a little elbow to it, that thing. Now let's see if it'll work. I'm actually impressed. Like, when I shoved that big stick in there, I wasn't sure if it was gonna choke or not, but it swallowed it. It chewed it right up, literally. And I still have a lot to go. I might film it and then just fast forward it. I have all that and actually covered it up that time. It's crazy to me, like, just how much space I'm gonna save, like, come summertime when there's a burn ban and I can't burn all the twigs and salmon berries, that I can just crunch them and it's gonna not take up all these piles like you see here. But yeah, it's pretty cool. So far so good. Again, and I don't mind that I have to be right here until I get another 100-foot extension cord, which is also great prices at Harbor Freight. But yeah, I just want to try and chew up right here what I can, because this is going to be a game changer. It's a small guy, 1.5-inch chew space. Still has little safety flaps on it. Yeah, I mean, it's just, you got to be smart. Don't put your fingers in it. That's why I took my strings and I pulled them in, because safety never takes a day off. But yeah, I wasn't sure what to think, really. I mean, I'm like, if it sucks, oh well, I'm out $100. Like, I've lost more at the casino. But again, it's a good gamble. And I think without the coupon, it's $130, $140, maybe $120. I'm not sure. I was just excited with the coupon. I didn't really care the real price, could have been 105 bucks, but I just like 100 bucks, hell yeah. And I like that it's high vis, so it'll stand out even though I'll have lots of green come spring and summertime. It still will stand out that I know where it's at. And it's pretty sturdy. I'm like, as I brought the box out, I'm like, I don't really have a flat spot. I'm outside. Terrain's not secure. Like, there's bumps and all kind of holes. But yeah, with the little bar there and the wheels, I mean, it's not like if there's an earthquake, it'd fall over. But still, I mean, for me shoving the stuff in, I don't have to worry about it tipping. It's holding up pretty dang good. So yeah, I mean, if there's another coupon, which they will, because they love their coupons, and I love their coupons, that for 100 bucks, it's a pretty good deal. I mean, like I was looking at on Facebook Marketplace, and just to get a used one that people have had that they don't need anymore. I mean, people are asking regular retail price, and it's like, why would I pay retail for something used when I can get it new? So I haven't been able to find any great deals on wood chippers. And then when, again, saw this coupon, and it's pretty good. But I want to keep shoving more wood in it and just see how long it takes. I know it's going to be time consuming, but again, it's still going to take up less space, which is great because I don't have to have all these piles, and I can see my deer over there instead of wait till they're around the pile. I'm going to, this is going to be a burn pile, so it's okay to dump this here. Hook this back up, make sure that I cover the bottom spout, because it is a narrow spout, but again, it's just the chips in. And so far it's still chewing it, so it's not like the blades are still doing good. But yeah, I'm gonna just start shoving stuff in, seeing if it'll eat it. Try and stay safe. And I'll just fast forward it, and so you won't have to hear it all, but and see it in real time, because it might be boring. But let me get back to work. Excited with that guy. Where's my pruners? Where the flip are they? Right there. Of course, if I bought $500,000 one, this wouldn't be a problem. But again, I gotta save some money, only 100 bucks. I will say, next time I come down and use this, I am going to wear my lawn mowing earmuffs, because it does get loud. Now let's see if that helps. Those are big guys. gonna stop for the day. Just gotta prune these guys up so they're straight. That's probably the only downfall, is it's just gonna take a little more time to prepare the wood that's gonna go inside. And with all that, I didn't think it was this much, but it looks like a good amount. And I got most of it in the bag. And yeah, I think some of them, I mean, that's still fine by me. And if I wasn't shredding all the stuff that I hate, like the cascara trees and the alders, I'd probably use it as like bark or mulch. But I don't want them to sprout some more. I'm trying to eliminate them. But yeah, so the only downfall is just that I have to prune the sticks to make them flush, if you should say, that there shouldn't be the little arms sticking out. So, but it can eat the bigger ones than I expected, and that I really like. It's not all just twigs, it is eat some of the bigger branches. But yeah, I mean, I have to give this thing, I'd buy it again. If I saw another coupon, oh, I'd go buy it. But yeah, I mean, I'll have to use it a couple times, get used to it. Again, I'm always, even though I have the thing that can help me shove the sticks down, I have kept my fingers this long. I don't want to lose them anytime soon. So if something's stuck in there, I'm just going to leave it. But I'll use another stick, and it will help push the other one in there that hasn't been eaten all the way. But yeah, I love this thing. I mean, and it's got wheels, so to put it away, I don't have to carry it or nothing. Yeah, this thing's pretty awesome. So I'm saying, if you need a wood chipper and you only got $100, Harbor Freight. They got some good stuff. I mean, I don't get everything there, but like my tarps I get there, my axe, lifetime warranty, I mean, for like $40. If I bust it and rust, they'll give me a new one. Can't beat that. So yeah, I mean, they got some good stuff. But yeah, I give this thing 2 thumbs up. I mean, I've never used one before. I mean, as a kid, I'd help my dad, but I've never been in charge of one, put one together, been mine. And I got it together, no problem. Plugged it in, don't have to worry about gas. It's pretty awesome, guys. So yeah, if I get another 100-foot extension cord, I can wheel it down there. But until then, I can just load up the wheelbarrow and drag stuff over here. But yeah, it's pretty awesome, guys. And thanks again. I appreciate all of you. And I was happy to get out of the house and finally just move around. Yeah, and so hopefully I'll be back next week. And maybe I'll finally have my rototiller put together, because it's been a headache. I got it on Amazon. My husband got it for me for Christmas. And I finally got it together, and I pulled the string, and it didn't do nothing. The string's still hanging out, so I'm taking it home tonight, and hopefully he'll get it working, and then that could be the next one, is seeing how my new rototiller's working, because I need to till this up to prevent all these weeds from coming back up. Thanks again, guys. I appreciate you.